Hello Crystal Souls and welcome to the card reading. Today I'm going to be talking about your prophecy. I'm so excited. So for today's reading I'm going to be shuffling with you using charms, stickers, messages, and also the crystal ball to channel a vision for you related to your prophecy. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you want, you can join our beautiful family and subscribe down below. And now for personal guidance, you can find everything in the description or the pinned comment. Same thing for my TikTok. And if you want some personal meditation just for you, so check it out if you are interested. Now for today's reading, we have 3 piles available. So we have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Do not hesitate if you need to meditate, breathe in, pause the video, relax, and choose the one that is calling you. And when you are ready, give it a timestamp in the comments down below. So let's meditate and I'll find you on your pile. So pile number 1, let's see what is part of your prophecy. So first, if you picked this card, this is for a reason. And honestly, when I was picking the cards yesterday, I was like, wow, this is so connected. So first, what you can see is a compass on this card. So the compass is pretty much showing you a direction. There's something new, a transition, maybe a place or a person. There's just something important related to your prophecy that may lead you somewhere or to someone that is going to play an impacting role in you. I was just reading a message, sorry. In you actually fulfilling that prophecy. You have also a bow here, so I believe you are leading the way towards something that you are gifted about, or some type of gift that is going to be delivered from the universe. And with this window, this reminds me of the window you find in an airplane. So that's why with the compass and with that aspect of travel, I truly think there's something that you may, something or some place you may want to visit. And this is actually what is going to lead you towards, like I said, that gift or present and something that is going to be satisfying and worth celebrating for you. As for the clouds, I'm seeing this as a hint as well. You may be a big dreamer or you may have big dreams. And I think your prophecy is also to follow your dreams, even though the compass is kind of like pointing at one direction. And this is a direction that you know is significant for you and that you know is going to also bring back to you. So I feel with the bow, it kind of represents a way that, you will be receiving back because you give so much with that prophecy and that mission or purpose that is calling you. So follow this one. Oh, and for the message. Living without an aim is like sailing without a compass. So having an aim, my friend. So, first of all, and it's funny because I was talking about someone could be the direction, and this is all about it, because we have the 2 of Cups. As you may know, the 2 of Cups is about relationship, romance, love, and this is also with the arrow kind of pointing one direction. This arrow is broken, so I also kind of see a hint that maybe before you've been in broken relationships, but thanks to that, you know exactly who you want to be with and what you want to be experiencing in a connection. And this is why you are now being pushed, let's say, or destiny is playing its role for you to be meeting the one, for you to be meeting somebody who is going to feel like a gift. But also you are aiming for the perfect relationship, in my opinion, and this is why you present this one. Because the 2 of Cups, like I said, it's about romance, but that's also related to 2 romantic beings that are perfect for each other, the perfect match. So you're attracting that result, and this is because you have been through broken relationships, or maybe around you never really saw the meaning of the love you want to be experiencing, or maybe the relationships around you, whether it's your parents or family figures, friends, just everyone. Maybe the picture you had about love, because of what they could reflect in your reality, you kind of recognize this is not what I want. This is not really what I want to be experiencing. I want something more deep. I want something that's more fulfilling. And with the 2 cups and the water within them, this shows to me somebody who has enough to give to you, but also somebody who is emotionally in tune with you and available to you. So for example, if you've been, even with a crush, someone you had a crush on and you kept on moving towards the person, but you never really felt received or just met at your level with the way you express yourself or your feelings, this is going to be different with this person, because this person is open, this person is ready, and this person, I believe, is so excited to be with you. So this is showing that things to that realization of what is not working for you or what's best for you, this is going to lead towards somebody who is worth investing in. Now, if this is not a love, because that can also be the case, if this is not a love, this can be a partner or a boss or somebody offering you something that is going to be at your level. The 2 cups are filled at the exact same level. So that shows anything you give, you're given back. And that's the same with anything you invest yourself in. So rather it's a work, studies, or even a project, all that you provide is going to be provided back to you. So that's why if you do something of value or connect with people of value, you receive that value back, and this feels very good. As for now, we have the 3 of Wands. As you may know, the 3 of Wands is about travel, it's about transition, it's about welcoming the new, exploring all that you was projecting or wanting for your reality. So that is just showing again this aspect of transition, this desire now to be transitioning towards the best. So the best person, the best future, and like this card was saying, it's all about what you are aiming for, what you're dreaming about. And this is part of your prophecy, this is supported. Especially if this is something you feel, or this is something that's always here on your mind, or this is something that you know is right for you. This sense of inner knowing is your intuition guiding you in the right direction. On the card you can see this Aaron, I think, the bird, diving. So that shows you are not hesitant anymore. And I'm sure if you know deep down what's meant for you, what's actually worth your time and effort or your love, you are going to dive into it. You're not going to question it. You're going to be like, okay, I see, I value, I take. So do this, because this is when you are determined and confident, but also you believe the best is coming for you and you're going to work towards it, and you take according actions to make that happen faster. Like boom, you reach the goal. And on the card, you can see the bird diving, right? And you have the fish, the goldfish. This one is shining brighter than all the other fish. And this for me describes, this could be the person you want to be with, you know, the golden fish. Or this can also be a golden opportunity, a golden connection, maybe a best friend coming for you. And I believe this person or this thing you are targeting or may aim for is going to lead you towards something that's of value, something you see as a treasure, as golden. So keep on going, you know what you want, then get it. So with the aspect of travel, this can also be a golden destination or a golden place, or a place that you see as the place you want to grow with, invest yourself with, or even just experience to the fullest. So anything that is calling you right now, follow that direction. Now let's see with the other cards. What's part of your prophecy? What we need to know right now? All that is coming for you. And for the numbers, by the way, we had 2 and 3. So that can also be the evolution, you know, kind of like 1, 2, 3. So definitely I'm seeing improvement for you, and with that part of transition, that's a leveling up. And with the number 2, it's about unity, coming together. As for number 3, it's about evolution, growth, expansion. So that can also be related to your prophecy. I think you came here, like most of us as souls, to be ascending and growing, expanding, and tapping into our force, power, and energy. Energy in a way that's like our soul's essence, calling for something as a plus, so you can be leveling up. So that's especially what I'm seeing you welcoming and working with, so you can be bettering your life and bettering yourself as well. And this is going to be rewarding for you. Stepping away. I mean, I think this broken arrow was also kind of pointing out maybe a direction that was not really working for you, or person who was not really welcoming, or this could be a job that was a bit broken, and then you recognize, you know what, I'm gonna step away because I deserve better, because I think there's something pulling me, and I know this is going to be golden this time, because I'm gonna give myself the opportunity to reach for what I want, to be satisfied with all the things I allow myself to experience right now. So step away. Indeed, do that, because this way you can liberate yourself and lead the way towards a chapter which is going to be a lot more exciting, a lot more empowering as well, because we have the deer at a distance, as you can see. And the deer is a king of the forest. So you're stepping, I think, in your queen or a king type of energy. It's like you know that where you were at, or in the type of relationships you were at, you were not seen, you were not valued, you were not really supported in a way that's you, I don't know, just feeling more special. Even though the people kind of told you you are special, but I still think they were not seeing that full potential. And now you need and deserve to be around people who can see that. That's why stepping away from these relationships where you feel empty or broken or not seen or not valued, not for you. Let me see if I missed anything. Look at the tree. There's like a heart shape appearing here. So leading the way to true love. You know, it's like, you know you deserve better. You know you deserve true love. And of course you're gonna go this way. You're holding the wand as well. So that's reminding you of your power, of your magic, and what you can create right now. The power is in your hands. But also in the way that you take actions towards change. Old ghost. So with this, I'm kind of getting that, you know, that part of brokenness from the past with the arrow and anything you are right now stepping away from. This is because of old past. You know, it's kind of like you recognize that you may carry a lot within you or with you, and you are recognizing this is not something that is really supporting your well-being or just your strength. And this is you kind of understanding that these old things holding you back or making you feel a certain way that's not really empowering anymore, you are not wanting to take that with you. So old chapters, old stories, old karma, old mindsets as well. Release it. You don't need it. Now it's time for the new. It's time for something more exciting. And you know that. Even though I kind of see that you may be afraid of the new. You may be afraid of changes. It's fine. We all are. Let's be honest. But change is good. And change is also a way for you to survive. If you never changed from birth, you'd be still that baby. You couldn't survive. And if everybody around would be babies, yeah, we won't be here, right? So this part of change and evolution is going to be actually empowering yourself to become stronger and to be able to just do more things and impact with what you do more people or situations or the earth, maybe with what you want to do as a mission. But do not let the past stop you. Rather, it's a past fear, past conditioning, past education, past mindset, past person. And even if this person is still here as maybe a parent figure, or that can also be a friend which is telling you, don't do this, or, you know, maybe this is not the best path for you, or maybe you're not, I don't know, talented enough, whatever the chatter is, it doesn't matter. And I think the moment you know that you deserve the best, and if you can really trust yourself, you can build that reality. Yeah, so the ghost, bye. Release it. So let's see the energy. What's coming? Yeah, joy is coming. That's why I think this part of healing, liberation, and release, and walking away from anything that's, you know, not working for you or just not really making you become joyful and happy. And, you know, if you don't feel fulfilled or if you don't feel so excited or like you cannot really celebrate fully, it's gonna change. And that's because you make that change happen. And that's because, yes, it is part of your destiny and prophecy to be happy and to be welcoming of these good things. So welcome that. And I know that sometimes when, you know, we tend to encounter something different, a situation that's different, and that is very connected to what we wanted to manifest. Sometimes we're like, too good to be true. But the thing is, no, it's because you're powerful enough to be welcoming that new chapter, this new energy. You manifested this because you embody this. So welcome it. Just like the ghost, she's like, yes, I'm joyful. I want to, you know, really experience this moment to the fullest. And I'm going to allow myself to just be happy. So be happy. All right. Let's see one more card for this deck. And tenderness. That's very sweet. And you can see the grandpa appearing. These are scenes from Heidi. And the grandpa could also be maybe a parent figure that is supporting you, that's always making you joyful, or just was very tender with you. Very, I'm kind of seeing a person who is going to be understanding with what you dream about, the risk that you take, all the things you want to be accomplishing in this world, your soul's mission. So if not a parent figure, it can be a friend, of course, can be even that lover. Whether it's a new lover or that current lover, or even a crush, it doesn't matter really. But I'm seeing the positivity and the impact this person will have on you. So rather it's now or in the future. Now, I'm not saying you have to wait for this person to support you, to make you happy, and to be tender with you. Be this way towards yourself. And honestly, that's when we are this way towards us that we attract people treating us this way. Remember, this life is a mirror. So if you want your life and also your prophecy to be aligning with love, then awaken that energy within you, cultivate this one, and then you'll see it all around you. With the people, situation, with everything. So let's see. With this new deck, I'm so excited. This is a new BTS deck. So let's see what is part of your prophecy. All that is coming for you. Growing success is coming. I mean, you can see it. I think you are really stepping into your power, ascending, and you are meant to be experiencing a lot of success. And as the picture is showing, there's a rainbow on the highlight, let's say, on the cheek. And I think this represents the blessing that is now going to shine upon you, let's say. And as for the flowers, I'm seeing this blooming aspect. And of course, as you're blooming and growing, blossoming, opening up like a flower, but also I see this as everything around you is going to open up to you. So people or situation offers all that you wanted, but anything that you want to see improving and grow is going to be, my throat, is going to be just growing and expanding. So more success to you, more abundance, more support. I also see this as a way that you may be more seen, or you may just impact with your growth and with your success. Because you're gonna show maybe people around you, this was possible because I trusted myself, because I was releasing anything and moving away from, that block or that clutter or that fear or old mindset. And because I'm changing myself, I am now welcoming that success I wanted all along. So trust yourself in the process. Because you're meant to be an important figure. And I'm sure you see this repeatedly. I'm sure you see, you inspiring the world, inspiring people, meant to be seen, meant to be impacting in a way that's you becoming your true self, your higher self. So definitely this is part of your prophecy and mission. So keep on going. With the gold, I kind of thought of, you're a golden person. And this is why you're meant to be seen by a lot of people or inspire people with just your being or just doing the things that you love, because this is an extension of yourself. Everything we do, because we give it meaning and importance, that's because we are seeing ourselves in that potential. We are seeing ourselves in, what we do, what we say, what we create. So keep in mind that everything is just an extension of yourself. So let's see more hints related to your prophecy. This one really wanted to pop out. Fulfilled path. So fulfilling path, I mean. So, and honestly, that's what you can see. The fact that you are, building that success and then becoming an important figure. This is because you are meant to be feeling that, feeling that energy, feeling that support, feeling fulfilled. And when looking back at all that you did or all the changes that you made, which was not really easy in the beginning, let's be honest. Taking that risk is scary. This is scary to be successful. This is scary to be seen. This is scary to, give up on everything that you know and start brand new. But if you trust yourself and do so, this is the path you're going to be exploring and I think expanding, because it never ends. This discovery, this expansion, this growth, it really never ends. So if you can trust yourself and connect with the world, because this is what you can see, kissing the world. So that's the energy, and this is why I think you're meant to be an important figure. Because you have this energy which is mother, father type of energy, or just that loving and caring soul, which is needed on earth. You can also be a light worker, a star seed, or meant to be a star for a reason. So keep in mind, there is something as a fulfilling path, as something you want to be exploring and trying, and this is why the travel or transition aspect is popping. So one more card related to your prophecy. I swear, they're just popping. Empathy. If I'm being honest, and I could see it, you know, and maybe that tenderness is not coming from this person externally. This could be this tenderness which is coming from you because you understand everybody, and this is why you are needed, but also you are understanding enough of people's pain or people's emotions or what they are enduring, and this is why you just being yourself and encouraging the world and people with what you do, with your speech, with your attention as well, is going to be actually healing for these people. So keep bringing that empathy and be here for the people. I think that's also part of your soul's mission. And I'm sure you know, when I think people have some difficulty or when they do not know which direction to take or when they need some advice, they come to you, and that's for a reason, because they see that you're wise, you're mature, you have your shh together, you know, so that's why they just come your way. So let's see, I'm gonna be starting first with the vision and the crystal and then using some messages, stickers and charms. So let's see the vision for you. I'm seeing one, it's kind of like two paths coming together. And that can be related to this person which is meant to be around you. But I also see as maybe two different things you want to be taking. But I think spirits are wanting or challenging you to see two different possibilities for you to understand what is your true calling. What is something you cannot see yourself living without. That is going to be the path for you. So even if you feel, okay, there are options, then what is the best? This time of reflection is going to allow yourself to transition towards the best destination. So choose wisely. I think this is a bit of a challenge. I was even seeing the arrow and there's a star appearing as well. So that can also be your inner star wanting to speak to you, kind of telling you, okay, if you're a star seed or a future star or a future influence, what is something as your future self that you want to be accomplishing, which can build this part of success? So that is part of it. Let's see now messages. Okay. So the first is, may the beauty we love be what we do. So that can be a hint if you don't know which direction to take. Passionately, so do something that you are passionate about. But also with the people you attract. You may attract people who are very passionate, or you need to feel passionate towards them. Otherwise, don't take it. I love the way you look at me, like you're about to talk to me or devour me, and I'm fine with either. Okay. You are stronger than you think. So these were the messages. Let's continue with the other techniques. Let's go. So pile number 1, let's see your charms. Okay, so we can see maybe a message with the letters. Can I think of quest with this, or maybe questioning? Retweet is what I thought. I don't know. Or rating something. Of course, these can be places, these can be hints related to a name of a person that's important for you, because we have love. So it could be someone you love appearing with the initials or just a letter. A lot of success is coming for you, as you can see, and you saw that, right, with growing success. But also this is announcing positivity, happy moments, Your angels are helping you to also manifest that prophecy. They really are accompanying yourself on that mission on earth for you to be manifesting miracles. And trust me, miracles will be manifesting super, super fast. Because the rabbit is about speed. And with the stars, I'm seeing this as you shining bright, but also being guided by maybe cosmic beings from all the constellations, all the stars. But you can also be coming from one of these places. So true love blooming. Follow your dreams as well. Again, the rabbit. All that aligns with your dreams, it will come true very, very fast. We have week. So maybe this week something may bloom or manifest. Because with this, I'm seeing this as manifestation, as the 8 of Wands, like something quick and pretty much instantaneous. So this is the energy for the charms. Let's see now with the stickers. The crown right away. Okay, calm down. So, geometry. Could also be if you use, geometry, like live flowers. I'm going to show you one example. But you can be using geometry as a way to manifest just more balance or harmony into your life. So we have the life flower. So sacred geometry, can be using it. Or even creating it. More sleep. A connection is coming for you. I think with the drinks, drink, ice cream, it's gonna like treat yourself, self-love juice. Do something special for yourself. I may kind of see that some people want to give up, but I think it's kind of a way to tell you, okay, don't give up. Instead, keep on fighting. Believe. Jazz club. Could also be someone you meet at a club, at a concert, or if you want to be a musician or in the music industry, that's a sign for you. Keep on relaxing. Yeah. As you can see, just relax, keep on shining, breathe in, breathe out. It's gonna be okay. Love is coming. It's gonna stick to you as well. A tattoo. Could be someone who is tattooed, or you can be wanting a new tattoo. I wonder how it's actually done in a way. Oh, it's funny because like someday I was thinking of somebody and then I saw the anchor in my crystal ball. So it could be somebody you want to be settling down with. Could also be someone who is tattooed. I don't know. Yeah, taking some time, like self-love, take a bath, relax, do something special for you. Maybe someone is going to call you. Maybe that's an offer, someone calling you back, someone you want to be calling. I'm seeing this as aesthetic. So it could be somebody who loves aesthetic. Maybe someone you meet at a bar, at a restaurant. Someone may have a beautiful peach, I don't know, or keep on growing your own. That's crazy. So love, as you can see, is coming. Romance, attraction. Someone who's fabulous, or is fabulous. Maybe someone who's observing you from the distance, who may have a beautiful car. Or if you want a car is coming. I love this yin and yang color. It's like you cannot decide, but you take both, right? So could also be two offers. Or yin, yang, twin soul energy. Maybe soulmate as well. Time to shine, yes. Emotionally unavailable. So yeah, really work on feeling better. Yeah, somebody's definitely spying on you at a distance, wanting to contact you maybe on the internet. Your angels are supporting this union. The bear is kind of like, wow, I'm surprised. So you may be surprised for what's coming. Maybe a friend is going to send you a message or tell you what's coming next. People can be used as messengers, announcers. The meeting, I'm telling you, there's a meeting, there's a new prince, a new princess, it's coming. Because we're coming in autumn season with a leaf falling, or that's you receiving. Yeah, that's someone who is just, fabulous, sparkly, shiny, perfect. So that is the energy. So this is your reading. I hope you like this one. Let me know in the comments what you think. You can write, I claim to welcome this beautiful prophecy. And if you're new here, make sure to join a beautiful family and subscribe down below. I'm talking way too fast. And yeah, I will see you on my next reading. Take good care of your crystal souls. Bye. Crazy. So palm number 2, let's see what is part of your prophecy and what is coming for you. So first, you picked this one for a reason. On this one, I'm seeing a lot of hints. So first with the color, with the ambience, we have yellow and blue and a lot of sparks. So I think you're meant to be shining, you're meant to be also sharing your spark, meaning, you know, that bubbly energy or just this good feeling, this positivity and something that is very unique about you. This is what you're meant to be shining into the world. There's also a feather just in front of her hand. It's kind of like, bless me, universe. But also I think that is some offering. And the feather represents our desires and passion. So the universe is working with you on anything that you desire, anything you are passionate about. So rather it's, I don't know, a new place, a new house, a new car, more love into your life, amazing friends, anything you picture and desire and that's coming from your core, your heart, it is going to be delivered to you. As for the doves appearing, this talks about peace, love, and freedom. So that can also be the energy for you. And as for the clouds are announcing anything that we dream about. And the fact that she's closing her eyes, there's also a sense of trust. Trust in your guides, in yourself, in the universe. And this is why everything is just being delivered for you. Funny enough, I was wearing blue today, and I also picked this deck which is very bluish and dreamy, so maybe this is the energy, I don't know. But for me, blue is about creativity, dream-like essence, dream-like, energy. And so anything we picture, imagine, daydream about, it is coming. And this is exactly what you can see with the ambience and atmosphere. And as for yellow is gold color, positivity, sun, so that means happiness, positivity, warmth, acceptation as well. Or with the spotlight of the sun, or the spotlight of the light. This is for me announcing that you are meant to be actually shining, like I said, shining, but also meant to be seen. Or people will really see that you are special, and this spark about you, this uniqueness and originality is going to be actually something they really value and something they want to be learning from. So that's why shine you through light, shine you through essence, and only be yourself. If you was a bit fearful or hiding or kind of told yourself, no, I'm not good enough, or whatever the shadow is, now see your potential, and trust me, you'll see it with the next cards. So first, we have 2 pentacle energy. So that shows that the work you put into the world or into the universe, all that you spread and create, it will come back. All the hard work you put into things, it comes back as, some good investment, some abundance, good friends, something golden for you. And with the way they are shining and even the energy coming out, it's like they're still boiling, kind of coming out of the, whatever that is, the oven, let's say. And for me, this is also something that's burning within you, that burning desire. All you want to be doing right now and you know is for you, work on it and really put the effort into making things improve. Okay, so this hard work is going to be rewarded. And I think that's also what the feather was showing on this card. All that you give, all that you create, all that you imagine, all that you provide in the universe or to the world and to the people around you, you receive. So keep on doing it. And as for the armor, I'm seeing somebody who is very strong, determined, kind of like this knight energy or just Hercules type of energy. What is the hero with the armor? I think that's Thor. I don't know. I'm not really good at it. Oh my goodness, I did not notice it. But, you had the armor. So you definitely, this hero, it's like, I'm gonna bounce it, I'm gonna get what I want, I'm gonna work on it. Okay, so just be ready because I'm gonna shine. And you are. You will. It's for sure because you're the king here. Or the queen. Doesn't matter. But really, I'm saying that you are meant to be shining. You're meant to be bringing value, but also becoming a person that they see as valuable. For me, you are a person that is more focused or targeting quality people, quality time, quality effort, or that can also be related to a project that you see as quality, but you're not working on something you know is not worth it. Anything, I think you filter, you analyze before giving it time, effort. It's like, if this is important, okay, I'm gonna work towards it. If this is someone I see as valuable, yeah, I'm gonna welcome it. But now if you see somebody kind of, playing with you or not really seeing your value or just being like, yeah, take you for granted, no, sir. So definitely this is that energy I'm getting here for you. And I think you receive back because you know you deserve the best. It's kind of like, no, I don't want these things, or I know I deserve better, so bye. And this is helping you to then attract your way what is in alignment with your true essence, energy, and potential. So that quality is reflecting all around you. And because we have the pentacles as energy, this talks about manifestation in the 3D. I know you're a big dreamer. I know you visualize, imagine, create, and this is helping you to manifest that daydream as a dream in your reality. And that is your power. So keep on doing it, but also it is possible. And just knowing and trusting the universe and yourself is going to allow this magic to actually be a reality. So success, I'm seeing you shining. I'm seeing you actually having a positive impact with what you do and what you're passionate about. So that is the road, that is the path for you. You have to follow this, trust it, and see the results. So let's see more cards related to your prophecy. What is part of it and what is coming? A moment. So taking a moment for you, taking a moment to reflect on what you desire. With the heart, I see this as a mind connection. So thinking, planning, visualizing. Again, you're taking that moment for yourself, but also to connect maybe with your future flow, with your future potential, future self, with your guides as well, so they can show you the direction. And I think it's very important, yes, to work hard, to be determined, to have the energy to put into something that's valuable, but also to relax. Take a moment. If you lost, that means you just need to rest and recenter. See the direction that's within. See where your heart wants to go, what you want to be experiencing, but don't rush. I know sometimes when we want a result, we tend to be like, okay, I'm gonna work harder, I'm gonna put more effort, I'm gonna, just show I'm capable. But sometimes the only thing to do is this. Relax, recharge, I trust, I know it's coming. No pressure, and when the time is right, it comes. It's not me like, I need to work harder because I want this right now. Yeah, you want this right now. It's coming. Just trust. So being more in the moment, being more connected is going to serve you to actually attract results faster. And even the rabbit is normally about speed and momentum and fast energy. But things can be fast when maybe you fast. Fasting from life, fasting from work, fasting from people, fasting from situations, or just things you may have been forced to do before, and just be like, you know what, I'm going to take some vacation, I'm going to take some time for me, I'm going to take some time to meditate. And this is going to be very powerful, and that can also be the balance you need. Hard work, but also some time for you. So don't forget it. I know if you like me, a workaholic, you tend to be more in this energy. Or some people, they're more in their feminine flow, which is more about being, embodying, and just, relaxing. And for the masculine, it's more about doing, achieving, working on something. But balancing things out may be the best. So we have commitment facing up. So I'm going to take this one. Commitment for me represents the commitment you make towards the things you want to achieve. So that commitment towards yourself, towards your dreams, towards the projects, all that is going to be fulfilled for you. She reminds me of, how is it called? The red little girl with the wolf, and she's meant to be visiting her grandma. Chaperon rouge in French, but I have no idea in English. I think that's the Red Riding some or hiding. I have no idea. The one with the red clock, let's say, and that's representing her, in my opinion. But it's kind of like, instead of seeing the wolves as her enemy, she's making friends with them. You see, so I guess that's also about what you came here to experience. Making friends even with those you could see as a threat. Or maybe the things you saw as like too stressful, or too something you're scared about, you see? And instead of reacting to it, and maybe this is because of the past programming, because of people told you, I've been telling you, this is too difficult, or this is too scary, or you shouldn't do that. And you give yourself permission to try on your own and see if this is really difficult, if this is really scary. And I think in the process of giving yourself a chance to face your fears, or face your limitations, or face whatever was the program in your mind as this is too scary, or this is, not good enough, or whatever that was. Thanks to you giving yourself a chance, you're going to find that comfort and commit to your own beliefs, commit to your own experiences. And even with your past experiences and past self or shadow self, you're not going to give it importance. You're going to give it a chance again and again and see if the energy can be different, if the story can be different. Like, for example, let's say, I'm going to take myself as an example. For years and years and years, I was brainwashing myself to believe I am not able to drive, I'm afraid of driving, I have driving anxiety, and I was just watching videos just to affirm this was actually valid. And when everyone around me was telling me, you are capable to do that, I was like, nope, I'm not. And this year, I was like, okay, it is time for me to face this chatter and story I created about it and give myself a chance to drive again. I even bought a new car a month and so ago, and I can drive. And honestly, I used to be shaking like crazy before, and I can just be a lot more peaceful right now. I'm not still, a super amazing driver. I mean, I'm a good driver, but the sensation is still not like I'm rocking it, but I'm going there, okay? So that's the chatter or the story I rewrote. And I committed to my new beliefs and not to the past fear-based story I was creating before. So that's the same with you. Sometimes you'll see situation may just pop again, and this reframe the whole story that you experienced before. Let's say you had a bad experience with a man, and so you kind of filter men being this type of person, or you project all that you attach to a person to all the men you meet. This is BS, okay? And that's the same with me creating the story. I am actually not a good driver, or this is too scary for me. So, like I'm telling you, now it's time for new commitments. Now it's time for you to believe in yourself and trust yourself in the process. So when you commit to the positive, then you can receive a positive experience it, or receive that positive energy from what you allow yourself to create now. So actually sitting with your fears, feeling the discomfort, because of course you're gonna feel it in the beginning, and then, kind of being okay with it, flowing with it, growing with it, and like, yes, I'm grateful for this. And you level up. And then you look at your fears and you're like, wow, this used to be a fear. That's my mastery now. So that's this empowerment I'm talking about. So let's see more. Safe place. That is very good. I think that's also because of the discomfort you are experiencing or will be experiencing, because you allow yourself to feel it, to release it, that you'll be now presented maybe a safe place, because we talked about maybe what you dream about as a new house, and we have the castle. And as you may know, the castle is for a king, but also that's a place of protection and power. So this safe place, you are creating this possibility and this opportunity for you to be in this place, or for you to create this inner safe place, blah, 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 safe place. And so that's why you feel protected. That's why you feel safe to also explore outside of your comfort zone, outside of the blocks of your own fears, because you're like, okay, I'm gonna give myself a chance. I grew up, I'm no longer this fearful person, I can become different. So I believe in you, and that's also part of what you came here to experience. Of course, you're gonna carry maybe past wounds or even past life karma and fears. It's like, especially if a fear is not based on the current story, the current reality or current life. Let's say you was born and you was afraid of water. Could also be because in a past life I don't know, maybe you was drowning or you had a bad experience with water, something like this. And sometimes we carry these memories and karmas without being aware of. And so that can also be because of this new incarnation, you came here to also close the chapter of that fear and enter the safe place, but also become stronger thanks to you allowing yourself to release something that was blocking you to be your true self, blocking you to be just a lot more, just a lot more integrated in this experience on earth. So we have painting and reach for the stars. We saw the stars here, so yeah, reaching for the stars. But painting, I'm saying this maybe as a hint if you're a painter, of course, if you're an artist. The 7 of Swords and the 2 of Swords. So the 2 of Swords is about hesitation. So you can be hesitant on following what you want, following what you dream about. I've been there. I know it's difficult. I know it's hard to believe, especially when nobody believes in you. I know it's difficult to push harder if you never have seen the potential or the possibility of you being successful around you, whether it was your parents or even teachers or figures around. If you feel like they were not really embodying who you want to be, then become this person. It's not because your reality is showing you people who couldn't actually live the dream that you cannot do it for yourself. So when you believe in yourself, you can also make this reality exist. So paint this reality. If this is not about you being a painter or a creative, paint it. Don't be hesitant. And as for the 7 of Swords, this can be some struggle or some type of conflict. Rather, it's outer conflict or inner conflict. And that can also be related to the fear you have to sit with so you can release that conflict or that fear-based block. And for this card, reaching for the stars, honestly, I really think you are feeling deep down, you came here for something bigger and you came here for something people may not understand. And that's okay because you're not meant to be understood. You're meant to just create and have fun. Okay, so reach for higher things. The stars, this is not something you reach on the ground. That's not easy. That's higher. You have to find a way to reach it. So there's a process to it. It's kind of like ascending spiritually to reach for the stars. Because if you can astral project, you can travel out there. But if you're just staying in this body and envelope and believe so much in your human incarnation, that's going to stop you. That's going to be limiting. Of course, it will be this way. But if you work towards that embodiment and empowerment, nothing is going to stop you anymore. And by the way, I just want to, again, we have houses, kind of like the universe manifesting with you, all that you are targeting. You're pointing at the stars, so you know exactly what you want. And what you want, go get it. And here we had roses. So red roses talks about romance. And as for the white ones, this talks about spirituality and marriage. So this could also be the type of energy and the things you're about to manifest, and this is part of your prophecy. Marriage can also be some spiritual marriage. It doesn't have to be marriage as human beings. For example, twin souls are married beyond this reality, or soulmates were married in other lifetimes, for example. But true divine marriage for me is a soul-to-soul marriage. So all that is what you're tapping into and awakening as a possibility. So let's see, with this new BTS deck, I'm excited to use this one. So what is part of your prophecy? All that is coming for you. we have... It's funny because I'm talking about reincarnation and past life, and here we have rebirth. So you was rebirthed, I don't know, rebirthing, let's say, for a divine reason and for something that's important. But also I believe because of these past chapters you experienced, because of the shadow you are releasing, you are rebirthing from that moment, rebirthing from these energies. And this is allowing yourself to bloom beautifully. It's holding the flower and all of that, that flow, and the atmosphere is really reminding me of this atmosphere, that purity. And I think you are very pure in the essence. And this is why you came here to rebirth. And in a way that's like, okay, I'm not going to repeat my karma. I'm not going to be unhappy or give too much importance to toxic energies or toxic people. Because I deserve the best and I choose the best in this new life. And I think you're leading the way towards it. So that rebirth is actually a gift in disguise. I heard this is a new chance for you. So this could also be that this rebirth or this new chapter, which is going to make you feel more alive, is going to feel like rebirthing. Protect your dreams is the other cards. So anything that you know is important, maybe keep it for yourself. Don't spread it too much. Don't talk about it too much. Do, and that's enough. Because I know that sometimes when we are excited, we want to share everything to everyone, especially those that we are very close to. But sometimes they may not understand, and they can kill your spark. So instead, protect your dreams, protect yourself, commit to it. We had commitments, remember? And so you can receive that result or see that result around you. But you can really see that protective energy from this card. So let's see with this deck more that's related to your prophecy. Oh, that's coming for you. We have the Empress, True Beauty. For me, the Empress is a nurturing figure. But also I see this as growth for you, because 3 as a number, which is the Empress number, is about evolution. Evolution, growth, expansion, something that's fertile. And I think this is also part of your mission, because you're shining. The glow here is just wow. So I think you are meant to glow up. I think you're meant to be shining and growing things in your reality in a way that's going to be reaching out more people, inspiring more people. And as for the Empress, King energy, these are very empowering figures. So I think that's especially pointing out your potential and the thing you are meant to be using right now to be building all that you desire. And here we have imagination. So anything, like I said, anything you daydream about, visualize, and know this is possible, anything you imagine or create with your imagination, that is part of the flow, that is part of the inspiration, the channeling from source, the universe, your guides, your higher self, or any type of entities you connect with. So I think spirits are talking within you, or you're used as a vessel, as a messenger, as a healer, to be inspiring people with your imagination, creation, or creativity. And this is what you can see here, the painter with the AK. I really love that he's pointing at himself, like, is it me? So yes, you're the chosen one. You are special, and I think this is when you recognize that spark and use your talents and skills in a way that's going to be creative and impacting and inspiring, that you're going to be in the best place, in the place you're supposed to be actually, so you can be just fulfilled and happy. But creation, so rather it's the creation, imagination in your mind, or maybe what you paint, what you write, what you dance about, anything is creation, and use it in your advantage. So let's see, I'm gonna be now channeling the vision in the crystal ball for you related to your prophecy. Okay, I'm seeing how is it called? I'm gonna find it. The fingerprint. So I think that's part of your identity. There's something that's part of your identity your soul's identity you're meant to be fulfilling. And this is something you want to commit to as a soul perspective. So anything you see as an extension of your personality identity, rather it's human identity or soul identity, all that is just calling you in a way that makes sense to your being, that makes sense to what you want to be experiencing, do that. And I'm also seeing an egg. It's still a complete egg. It's not open, it's not cracked yet, but the egg represents the world for me. There's a tarot deck I have with the egg cracking up, and that represents giving birth. And maybe this talks about what we saw with rebirth, the egg. So this incarnation, this new life provided to you, it's a gift. And you have to see that this potential, this life, you're meant to use it in a way that you can be creating something. And because this talked about the world card is about connection with the world, of course, but this talks about completion. So I think you have a mission that's important, that you're meant to be completing, which is why commitment is showing up. So you're meant to be committed to it and complete that mission until the day you transition to another life. I hope I'm making sense. I hope this is clear for you. So this was the vision. Let's see now tiny messages. So all that you need to know related to your prophecy. So these came out. Oops. So we have find joy in the ordinary. I try not to miss you, but in the end, I still do. So maybe somebody is missing you, or you can be missing somebody who is just very important to you. Say yes to new adventures. Yes. Okay, so something new is coming, and just saying yes is the open door so you can receive this energy and opportunity. So this is it. I'm going to be now continuing with the other techniques. Let's go. So pile number 2, let's see your charms. Alright, so these can be hints related to what you're meant to be doing, what's part of your prophecy, a place, a name, initials, something that is calling you and talking to you. So TKLW. I heard the song like, let's kill the sloth, da, da, da. So that can be gay pop, I don't know. Sweet. So sweet time, sweet people, sweet love can also be with the L. Kind of heard winner energy. Maybe if you are taking pictures, could also be with TK. Or maybe someone who is taking you on a loving date. I don't know. But I kind of see something maybe is taken from you because you have a lot to give. Or something that is going to take you somewhere or take you to something special. And this will align with your desires, with all that you're passionate about, with the feather. The feather is also related to air sign, by the way. Could be an air sign. Luck is gonna come. I feel like you're lucky, or you'll be very lucky. Maybe the L is about luck as well, or feeling lucky to have a new love or have a new person in your life. Someone is going to be very sweet with you, very patient with you. Let's see with the stickers. So what's part of your prophecy? Okay, the alien. You can be a cosmic being, a star seed. Someone is coming from another constellation. So with the ice cream, I'm seeing this as summer. Maybe summer is going to be an important season for you. You can also be contacted by cosmic beings or guided by cosmic beings. I'm seeing you on a rush for something. Could be something tasty as well. Don't stop. Yeah, keep on moving. Don't stop. For sure. I think you are meant to also work hard. And honestly, that's the energy we saw for the second group. Hard-working energy. So you can be receiving something special for you. You're maturing, becoming more wise. I also see that you're very good at fixing situations, fixing things. I see this as a way for you to keep on investing, keep on saving money. This reminds me of taking some time to clean your space, keep on studying, definitely. Like, take some time just to feel good in your space, to feel like everything is set, everything is clear, everything is at the right place, so I can feel good and so I can just target what's right. So this is the energy for you. So this is your reading. I hope you like this one. Let me know in the comments what you think. You can write I claim to welcome this beautiful prophecy and energy. And if you're new here, make sure to join our beautiful family and subscribe down below, and I will see you on my next reading. Bye-bye. So part number 3, let's see what is part of your prophecy and what you are going to discover about it. So, running in the ups and downs, we are walking in the eternal journey of life. So there is part of it. I think the ups and downs are teaching you a lot of things that are important, and this is why you came here on earth to experience. And that's in a way for you to adapt to it, for you to just surf it, flow with it, grow with it. So for this card, you picked this one for a reason. There are a lot of hints for you and your prophecy. So first, I'm seeing a sign. This is kind of like a no-no sign, and I think this is kind of pointing out the things that you were doing or thinking or plan to do as like stop, forbidden, this is not the direction for you, you're meant to be transitioning. I think for maybe the majority or for the people here watching this reading and picking this pile, you could have been choosing something that was easy, something that was presented to you as obvious, but you kind of recognize right now, this is not what I want anymore. This is not really what I think is going to serve me to transition, transform, and grow up. Because with the butterflies appearing, the butterflies represents transformation, rebirth, and change. So welcoming change, growing with the change in the ups and downs is what is going to allow yourself to also grow up. Okay, so I know this is not easy to choose something that you may be scared about or that you may be hesitant about, or maybe people around you may tell you, no, don't do it. If you know deep down, I have to, or this is my calling, or I just feel like doing it, go ahead. Unless this is a temptation, addiction, or something that's not for you, that's a sign like, nope, not for you, my friend. But transition towards something that is going to allow yourself to become a butterfly, to level up, to grow up, and to change the energy and to change your world and change the flow within to be creating the best reality. When I look at the squares, I think of a new chapter. It's kind of like the current picture of your reality is shifting to a new one, or a new one is about to come as a vision. So this could be that anything that was not working, being a stop for you, is actually leading the way towards a new chapter, new opportunity, or new whatever that is in alignment with your power and also your empowerment, because we saw ups and downs, improvement. But keep in mind, this is a journey. So that means, yes, of course, you can manifest things fast and right now, in the moment, but there's a process to things. So enjoying the process, enjoying also when, you are redirected because something is not working for you. That's a blessing. That's a blessing to live in a world which is so abundant and have the universe on your side to be manifesting and experiencing all that you want, even if, you are not satisfied with a past story. So if something is not working, don't see it as like, oh my goodness, I lost it. Yeah, that's broken. Yes, that's old. Yes, that's something you want to run away from. Then do so. Do so because you deserve better. Do so because something best is coming. You can see the swords on this card, kind of being broken down, old, with, the spider webs all around. Even these little insects flying all around. This reminds me of when you open a closet which was not open for a long time, and then you see them flying everywhere. You're like, oh, I don't want to wear this. Yes, you don't want to wear this, it's time for the new. So all that's old or something that you mastered and you know it's not satisfying for you anymore, or maybe your past relationship or just patterns you see like, no, this is too old for me. Like, universe, please, can you just listen? I'm ready, and I'm gonna work towards this new energy. So your prophecy is about releasing all the past, all the old, all the fears, anything that is just holding your power back, so you can transition. Okay, so here we have number 6, and 6 is about beauty and love. So you're leading the way towards beauty, towards something meaningful, towards something you know you're gonna love, but you're not going to settle down for something that's too easy, or that's something that's ugly, or something ugly in the way it's like, I don't want this, or I deserve better. So yeah, that brokenness, oldness, bye. Time to transition, time to lead the way. For me, the 6 of Swords is also a time when you realize, I deserve better. You realize, you know what, I see the value in the lessons, in the negative, in the difficulty, but am I gonna stay there? No, sir. Because we deserve better. And if I'm in flow, if I'm happy, I can inspire people, support people. But if I stay there and just feel depressed and anxious, that's not going to lead me anywhere. So instead, okay, I see you. It's okay. We got this. But time to move. Time to move on and time to lead the way, because you are very powerful. On the card, you can see the Queen of Cups. For me, the Queen of Cups is the most loving, nurturing, peaceful type of figure. And I think this is you because of that shadow aspect you experience, which is part of your prophecy. You came here to learn in the ups and downs. So all this is teaching you to always realign with what's up, with what's higher, with what's actually meaningful, something you want to reach. So keep your eyes on the prize and work towards it, okay? But do not look down and be like, oh no, don't take it. You don't need it. Instead, actually see that empowerment. See that thanks to the old, the broken, the difficult, you became this person, the queen, the king. So you can celebrate already because you made that transition within you. Of course, you're gonna make that page turn and present you the new chapter, which is going to transform yourself even more. Of course, it never ends. Of course, the challenge is always here. It comes, but that is for you to level up. That is for you to become higher and higher and more powerful. There's this yin and yang energy with the fish appearing here. I think this is for twin souls, if I'm being honest. It's like, thanks to these ups and downs you two experience because you share karma as twin souls. If you're not on this twin soul journey, this can also be with soulmates you encountered, or just that talks to yourself personally. All these things you experienced in your own body in this incarnation was needed for you to transform into somebody who is going to be caring, who is going to accompany people, spread that positivity to people. And you'll see you will attract people who are just like you. Positive, uplifting, joyful, and just fun to be around. So that was actually serving you to be your best and to attract the best. There's also that flow all around, this golden flow. So that can be the golden opportunities, that can be the golden energy. And you're nourishing the fish. So that's also your nurturing and fertile energy, which is going to bring back in your world all that you cultivate. It is funny because, you know, the one you can see on top of this card is exactly the same. I'm a water sign, so I can do it. So yeah, anyway. So just saying, you are now just, I think, aligning, because the crystal ball for me is about destiny and prediction and, you know, all that is reflected, all that we can see and picture. It could also be that you have clairvoyance or some type of clear skill. So clairaudient, clairvoyant, sentience, I think that's how, when you feel. So there's some type of activation within you, within your body or with your senses, that is just making you more in tune and aware of what's coming. And this may be something you may need to use that may serve you and be part of your prophecy. So if you always felt like you had gifts, rather, or you feel energy, you can read people, you can read their aura, their faces, their feelings, or when you enter space, like you can feel if there's an entity or some type of residual energies. All that is going to be a gift for you to use so you can be receiving back. Remember, all that you cultivate and give to the world comes back to you. So all that nurturing mother or fertile energy is coming back. I also heard you need to take actions in your reality to receive back. So if you are wondering then what should I do? Align. Align, keep on manifesting, trust yourself, the universe, your guides, your higher self. Trust your prophecy as well, because this is meant to happen. But also take action. So ask yourself, if I want to be this version of my future self, what do I feel the need right now to do? What is the next step for me? So rather it's maybe working on your mindset to be more positive, working on trusting yourself, maybe bettering some type of skill, for example, learning, taking classes. It all depends, but you will know deep down what you need to cultivate now to then receive. So let's see, what is part of the prophecy for you? Okay, this one, taking to heart. I think that's also about what you feel in your heart, what's activating here. But don't take things too personal. I know you are probably a water sign or maybe air signs, and as a fellow water sign, I know this is difficult to not react emotionally, to not feel too much sometimes, but I think that's your power, to feel things, to filter things, or to analyze and see clearly what's there. So if you're someone who is always introspecting, analyzing, scanning, I feel because I'm like that, and you may take things to heart, only take it if it feels good. Only take it if this is making you powerful as the queen or the king, or as this beautiful child. Because you can see all around, which is my twin soul spirit flower. So the twin soul thing is definitely for this bio. So the sunflowers represents warmth, positivity, growth. It's like the sun growing as a flower. So all this, I think, is representing your own garden all around you, this reality all around you, because you have that spark, because you have that love, that shiny energy. It actually shines all around. So all this is coming. And as for the little ducks, I think these are ducks. Une oie peut-être, je ne sais pas. I don't know, but I just said, I'm not sure how you call the bird. Une oie in French. If you can translate it in the comments, thank you. But I don't know. I don't have my phone because I'm recording with it, so I cannot type it. But I think that's also part of the family, family vibe, mother vibe with the babies here. So I think you're very loving and caring, but also you have this childlike essence or yotl energy which is coming from you, and people just like that about you. Even though you can be the mom, you can be a leader, you can be inspiring and very strong as a queen, you still can just jump back into your inner child and just be having fun, or just when you have kids around, I think they are attracted about you because they see that within you. They see that you can be a mom, but at the same time you can have, that little craziness, which I have. So, just saying. And I think also taking things to heart may also be the type of answer. If you don't know what to do, listen to your heart. And the next one is needs before wants. Don't listen to the ego. The direction for you is all that you need, all that you see as valuable, but not something you're craving for, something you're desperate about. No, we are not desperate here. The crystal soul family is in tune, is in flow, is grateful. And that's why you're a vessel of abundance. That's why the universe is channeling through you, but also channeling back to you. Like you receive back what you express, what you share, what you provide, what you create. So this is why I think all that you know is needed, whether it's needed for you or needed to the earth, needed to the humans, needed to the kids, needed to the universe. You're gonna actually allow this to happen. Protect it as well, because there's this protective energy from you. So use it and really show that you care, really show that you want to protect, really show that anyone or anything or any animal, I think they really sense it. And I'm sure you may attract kids and animals like a magnet, if I'm being honest. And this is because they just see and feel your energy, your aura. So they can actually tap into it and just feel like home. They feel welcome, they feel loved. And that's totally the vibe of the Queen of Cups, if I'm being honest. So with the animals all around, we have the fox, the snail, birds. The birds for me represent messengers or travelers. So that can also be a message that may be important for you. Or maybe you are feeling like traveling and that can be the answer. As for the snail, it's like finding home to me. With the heron, I kind of see this like something majestic, like someone who is majestic. For the rabbit, it's about speed, innocence. And as for the mouse, innocence again for me. Or like this sense of like purity, or I need protection, I need safety. For the snake, I see this as fertility or soul type of connection. In a way, there's like the mystery is going to be revealed to you. Even on the dress, you can see rabbits appearing. So that can also be about you embodying that potential, that speed, that momentum, that magic. And you'll see things manifesting very quick. But for the fox is to me this playful type of animal, a bit sneaky sometimes, but still very playful. And there's a sword on the ground and potions and some type of, like healing type of tools. I think that's a band-aid that you call it. I'm not too sure. Sorry, I'm French. I don't have all the vocabulary. I should work on this. I'm working on this. But yeah, be patient with me. All right, so healing type of energy. And that can also be something that's coming from you. And as for the sword, I see this as somebody, just like the sword here, with just very knowledgeable, analytic, or just have a lot of things to share to the world. Like all the knowledge you gathered, all the things you tried, all the things you mastered. Now give back. Or teach, or heal. All the things that you endured as well with all of that pain, the old. I think this was also needed for you to recognize, okay, because I was able to heal myself this way, I can then now accompany other people and heal them the same way I did. So let's see what part of your prophecy. We have be curious. And I think that's especially the type of energy I was getting from you. Someone who is curious, knowledgeable, very smart, intelligent. But keep on attaining that curiosity, just like a child. You may ask a lot of questions. Or you may just be always like, wow, like I'm passionate about this. Or I want to try that. I want to read about this. And I think this never satisfied type of curiosity is actually very, very good, because this way you can always master new things, discover new things, expand as a human being. So keep on doing it. And the now. Be in the now, be present. You are needed now. I think that's also the code for you to understand. But also, what can you do now, today, to align with your prophecy, to align with your mission, to align with something that needs to change or needs to become better, or that empowerment? What can you do now? Or do you live in the now? Are you present with yourself? Are you present with others? Do you feel connected? And if not, take a rest. Okay? It is like this message I saw on TikTok with the actor that I love, Jim Carrey, and it was like depression. So depression is deep rest. So you need deep rest from the character you're playing or pretending to be. So sometimes when you feel overwhelmed, when you feel stressed, remind yourself, deep rest. Deep rest. Take some time, cry it out, scream it out, dance it out, I don't know, do something. And moving your body is extra for releasing karma, emotions, or anything that's just a clutter. Because when you move, the energy is freed. And when you put the intention to release when you move, exercise, or sing, or dance, or paint, or write, depends what you do, but try to find an activity that's going to make you more present. And yes, even present with the old, with the pain, with something that you don't want to face anymore. But this is actually a transition to welcome or become the queen. But welcome more love, more peace, more stability, more flow. You want to be there, trust me. But before being there, you need to be now connected. So let's see, with this new beautiful deck with BTS illustrations. So what is part of your prophecy? Okay, these two. Powerful manifestation. So you are attracting something powerful. And honestly, that's because you are powerful. You are a queen, you're a king. So of course you are now manifesting, shifting, painting a reality that is going to lead you towards something that is going to be more satisfying, more exciting. So yeah, and you're looking up. I love this. I love because you're not looking down or okay, I have no idea where the microphone stopped. So I hope it recorded a lot of the reading, but there may be a part where it's gonna be a sound from my microphone from the smartphone. But anyway, I was like recording and then I saw card full on the microphone. I was like, oh no. But it should be fine, let's pray for this. But anyway, so I was talking about you looking up. So you're looking up at the potential, the possibilities, the things you can be reaching out next. You're not really being desperate with your current situation or past situation. No, you're looking up. Okay, what's next? I'm gonna get it. I got this. So keep on moving. And then we have soul search and introspection. I could feel it. I could feel you guys were old souls, but still have this childlike essence, childlike energy. You can also be some entity or soul that is very playful. And that's why I think you're searching. Look at this illustration. I'm telling you. Even with this card, they were that connection with the crystal ball. So could be that the vision I'm going to be channeling into it is going to be important. But I feel like that's also you introspecting, learning more. Do not be afraid to also ask your guides to meditate, connect with the divine source energy. And so you can be receiving more answers related to your purpose. Of course, if you cannot do it right now, and if you are interested, I'm here for you guys. You can book a reading with me, or you can book a reading with somebody you trust, and is going to tap into the energy and help you to decide what is best. But just know, whatever we are called to do is mostly the answer. All that feels right, all that burning desire, all that is an extension of yourself is your answer. But keep on fulfilling that prophecy. Trust yourself in the process. Introspect and know what is actually part of what's meant for you, what was part of something you want to build, the impact you want to have. Keep on searching. So let's see more answers related to your prophecy, all that is coming for you. It's funny because this talked about introspection, and here we have reflection. So thinking, reflecting again. You are really entering a phase where you have to find answers. There's something important. And just taking the time to reflect, taking the time to be in the now, which is what you saw here, is going to help you. So don't be afraid to take time. Don't be afraid to just reconnect. and keep fighting. Not today. So keep fighting for what you believe, fighting for what you trust, fighting for something that you love, fighting for anything that you see as valuable. But do not listen to people saying it is not possible for you. You know better, and you know that you are capable, so keep on moving. And also one thing I want to point out is on this card, the one in the middle is just pointing up. So it shows your way is up, your way is, out there. You're meant to inspire, but also lead, point, show this is possible. So do it. All right, so let's see what is this channeled message and vision for you in the crystal ball. Okay, I saw a current and they told me, go with the flow. Go with the flow and don't resist it. I'm seeing S, which is soulmate. There's a diamond in the middle. So the diamond represents a luxury, but also this is telling you are precious. And the diamond is also shaped in the pressure, just like you. So in these ups and downs, you are shaped to become a diamond, to shine so bright, to inspire more people. Okay, so, I was a bit confused. I was like, is this in this group that is with the ups and downs? But yes, it is. So you was actually going through all these things to become that diamond. And I think you also came here to awaken this inner diamond in everyone around you. It's like you are capable to see the potential. You are capable to see the spark, the light aspect, even when they show the shadow self, or they show the fear-based character they've built, or they have been awakening within them. It's like you see the heart they feel is actually just reflecting the love energy, which is actually wanting to express itself. So you're seeing through the shadow to conclude it. So let's see now tiny messages. So all that you need to know related to the prophecy. So we have a message from V. Don't be trapped in someone else's dream. Yes, dream your dream and manifest that dream. Well done to you. I knew you would go far. You really shone bright, you big superstar. Came here to shine, I'm telling you. Then we have spend a little time in silence every day, and eventually the mind also quiets down. Be in the now, quiet it down, and listen. Learn the difference between your intuition guiding you and your traumas misleading you. So connected. So I repeat, learn the difference between your intuition guiding you and your traumas misleading you. Very, very different. So let's continue with the other techniques. Let's go. Pile number 3, let's see your charms. Okay, so P, W, T are the letters. These can be hints, a place, a name, initials, maybe hints about what you're supposed to be doing. Partner, kind of swearing word in French. I'm sure you know what this is if you're French. W is for me winner energy. Let me see if I see anything. I heard television for this. So if you want to be on TV, could be for you. I heard post office as well. Could also be that you may receive a message. So let's see, we have sure, color, so more color to your life, more warmth as well with hug. Look at this madness. We have so many guides, so many angels, so many amazing entities supporting you, helping you. You're not alone here. And you may also be seen as an earth angel, someone who is always supporting others, so loving, so caring, so passionate about things. All that you desire is coming as well. And that's air energy for the feathers, by the way. Maybe something is going to happen, especially during autumn with the leaf. Of course, the leaf can be talking about protection, safety, and growth, luxury, having all that you want, being nurtured back. And with the mirror and this hypnotic spiral, it's kind of like, what is right now hypnotic? What is something that's calling you? Something that you know is the urge, something you know is the calling right now. Follow this. But also, if if everything is mirrored back around you, and if you feel, yeah, that's right, that's the right energy, then keep on going. But try to also ask yourself, what do you want to reflect in your reality? What do you want to create in your reality? So now embody this energy. All right, let's see now the stickers. Related to your prophecy. We have seduction, as I can see. So it could be a new love or just more spiciness in your relationship, or some temptation. As for this, I see this as accomplishing anything that aligns with your dreams. We have love. Love is in the air. I think it's a start of a relationship, and you're welcoming that start. You're trusting it. You're just welcoming the person. It's kind of like a food coma appearing here. So don't overeat, my friend. Just eat what is right, eat what feels right, and also what maybe in the beginning doesn't feel good, like eating healthy, but then after eating healthy, you feel good. This is something I saw in a video, and I was like, this is so right. When you eat bad things, it feels good in the moment, and then you feel terrible afterward, and that can be the feeling. And if not with food, this can also be something you do. So try instead to do something feels right, but that's a bit of a challenge in the beginning to do so. And so you can feel more rewarded afterward with the feeling, the sensation for you. So this is part of your prophecy. So this is your reading. I hope you like this one. Let me know in the comments what you think. You can write I claim to welcome this beautiful prophecy and energy. And if you're new to my channel, make sure to join the beautiful family and subscribe down below. And I will see you on my next reading.